So I sat down this morning, set up the camera, set up the mic, set up the light, set up everything to give you the first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. You already know the classic first impressions video when you run down the display, the battery, the design, the yada yada yada. The same formal thing when it comes to YouTube doing the first impressions. And I went blank. For the first time shooting a first impressions video, I legit didn't know what to say, and that's because the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra honestly is just another Samsung device. It's just another Note device. And I know a lot of people may get mad at me saying that, but I'm gonna keep it real with this first impressions video. I'm not even gonna talk about, I'm not gonna do the typical rundown. I'm gonna talk about what I truly feel, my first impressions after using this from someone who owned the S20 Ultra and the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Let's go ahead and get into it. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Technically T hitting you with another video today. And just like the intro said, yeah, I went blank talking about this Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Now, I have a case on it. Shout out to Spigen. This is a case right here. This is gonna be the tough armor. I usually take the cases off, but yeah, we're gonna rock with it with the case on, man. But yeah, first impressions, what do I feel about using this device a little over 24 hours? It's another solid Note device, and to be honest with you, it's almost boring. Now, don't take that, don't go rushing, hitting the comment section and hitting the dislike button. This is the same thing that I kind of said about the iPhone 11 Pro Max, because I feel like these phones have topped out. I think they're at their max right now. What can you do different to really make these phones exciting? Now, from someone coming from the S20 Ultra over to the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, I feel like it's not that huge of an upgrade. Now, I will tell you this, the camera performance is a lot better on the Note. They fixed it. The focus issue that I had with the S20 Ultra, that's the reason why I got rid of it, is fixed. It works absolutely fine now, so that is good to see. They did take that 100 times space zoom out. That was just a little bit gimmicky in my opinion, and we only have 50 now, which I feel like that's more than enough. I feel like nobody really used 100 times zoom unless you was on creep status out here. So for me, when I look at the Note 20 Ultra, I feel like it's nothing but an S20 Ultra with everything fixed, and you added an S Pen to it. That's just basically what it is. Oh, except Samsung did take 500 milliamp hours, I think, away from the Note 20 compared to the S20 Ultra, which I'm not really understanding, since the Note 20 Ultra is really supposed to be your top dog when it comes to your Samsung lineup. Now, of course, when you're talking about Samsung devices, you're gonna get the standard, man. The display is beautiful. It's been a beautiful display ever since the Note 10 Plus, ever since the S20 series. It's the same beautiful display, man. So you're gonna be really hard pressed to tell a huge difference unless you go to 120 Hertz route. Of course, that's gonna be an improvement, but to say every year that they make the best display, I mean, you'll be hard pressed to even tell a difference, man. So don't let that be a deciding factor with choosing the Note 20 Ultra. I mean, it's a Samsung. All the displays look good. The design, the build quality, everything looks good about it, man. I mean, what can we say bad about it? Everybody's complaining about the camera hump, but at the end of the day, any case that I've put on, and I have over 30 cases over there in the corner to review, every single case hides the camera bump. It flushes it out. So what is the huge issue over the camera bump, man? I said that in my unboxing video, and I will say it again in this impressions video. It is overblown. Don't listen to everybody out there saying it's a humongous camera bump. It's not that big. And to be honest with you, if iPhone had that camera bump, they probably wouldn't even be saying anything. So don't get into the hype of the camera bump, man. You throw any case up there, and I've tried every single case on the Note 20 Ultra with the camera bump, and they all flush it out fine. So don't let that be a thing. Don't let that steer you away. Performance. Processors, man, 865 plus, 855, regular 865, yo, it all doesn't matter, man. It's all plenty of snappy. I hate when I see reviewers and other channels are saying that even now the Note 10 Plus seems like it lags behind. It's still plenty snappy. Don't let people think, don't get into that processor war, man. The processor 865 plus, it was smooth. The 855 back then was smooth. The 865 is just as smooth. So don't really get caught up in that, man. That's where I'm coming from with this first impressions video. I'm coming from a realistic approach. Yes, I do this tech YouTube, man, but I think a lot of us reviewers have to put that aside and realize that a lot of people are asking me these questions. Should they upgrade from the Note 10? Should they upgrade from the S20 Ultra? And this is what I'm telling you. This is my feeling about the device. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not really hitting you with the specs and the mumbo jumbo that goes on YouTube. we're gonna basically keep it real right here in this video. I mean, what else can I say about it? I mean, the camera performance seems pretty good. The front facing camera seems real Samsung, and you know what I mean when I say that. It takes good pictures, but it still adds that Samsung on top of it. If you're a diehard Samsung user, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The video does look pretty good. Even the 8K video looks crazy good in my opinion. Just a little quick little test shot that I did, and I was like, you know what? The cameras are a big improvement over the S20 Ultra, and alone I get that being a deciding factor for a lot of people when it comes to the camera. So I get it. You know, I understand that the camera is the most important aspect of a phone. Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Now, one thing I don't want you to say is T is bashing this phone. He's an iPhone user. He's giving this a hard time. No, this phone is basically perfect in my opinion. And there's a few things that I don't like about it, and we'll get into that in a separate video. But for me, this phone is perfect, therefore it's almost boring because it's not gonna wow you, man. It's just nothing wow factor about this phone. You don't really feel like you're getting a true upgrade to something new. You know, I felt that when I came from like the S10 and then I went to the S20 Ultra. That felt like a upgrade to me. But when you're talking about going from the S20 Ultra to the Note 20 Ultra, you're gonna be like, okay, it feels just like an S20 Ultra. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it 100. So you're not going to get anything wild about this. It's another Samsung device. It's another Note device. It's basically perfected. They really perfected everything that they could have issues with on the S20 Ultra. And now I'm asking Samsung, what's next? What are you going to do to the Note device or to the S20 device or whatever you're going to do? What are you going to do to really make this device stand out, take it to the next level? Because when we're talking about maxed out Samsung capabilities in a non-foldable device, that's when the Note 20 Ultra pops up, man. And I feel like, what can you do to push this over to the next level, man? So I'm about to get up out of here. Like I said, do not take this video as negative about me talking about the first impressions. I love this device. Don't get it wrong. Am I going to keep it? I don't know, man, because I paid full retail for this thing. And for me to not really tell a huge difference, and yes, I am a Note lover, but at the same time, I'm just being a realistic person. And I feel like for the price, and I'm not getting anything super extra from what we were already given in the past when it comes from the S20 Ultra now to the Note 20. I don't know. Time will tell, man. I'm gonna use this thing for another week and I'll give you a week update and I'll see if my mood has changed a little bit. But A1 phone, if you are a Note user and if you have a Note 9, definitely go out there and get this. If you have a Note 10 Plus, kind of see what matters to you, man. If your Note 10 Plus is working perfectly fine, I don't think you should really mess with it. And if you have the S20 Ultra, and I know a lot of people either are a hit and a miss when it comes to that camera, but if it's a hit, if your camera works fine on the S20 Ultra, I don't think you should go out there and pick up this, because I even think you'll get better battery life on the S20 Ultra than you get on this Note 20 Ultra. But we'll figure all that out in time. In due time, we'll figure it out, man. But technically, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Stay tuned for future videos when it comes to the Note 20 Ultra. We're gonna get into plenty of things. We already know we got plenty of case reviews coming up on deck, man. So hit that sub button, hit that bell, and make sure you don't miss any videos, man. But until next time, later.